Hello everybody, I'm Jess Burton and welcome to MHTV's AdoptIN Marblehead down here at the Marblehead Animal Shelter, as we always are, with Michelle Harling and our friend Lady Ruth. Lady Ruth is just the sweetest cat, and she's a little bit older. She's had a really tough time and kind of a sad story. So Michelle, give us some insight into Lady Ruth's life.
So Lady Ruth was actually a cat at our shelter back in 2018. She got adopted by a very loving lady to a good home. And recently she's no longer been able to care for the cat. And unfortunately her family was not going to take in Lady Ruth. So she got brought back to us.
She's extremely sweet and extremely calm. And she's how old?
She should be at least 7 years old, but she's an adult cat. She's about, almost middle-aged. She's obviously just had a very hard go of it. Being brought back here, obviously, is very traumatizing to a cat, especially if they had a good loving home for a while.
And that's what she had.
She did have that home for 6 years.
6 years, so she was adopted when she was one, or basically a kitten or a very young cat, had a secure life, and then now just turmoil in her life.
The box is her safe space. She can kind of curl up in it and feel like she has this space that is her own while she's here with us. So we let her have the box. It might mean that her progress with opening up to people is a little bit more slow, but we want to make sure that she's at least got a space that is her own, because it is so hard to come back to the shelter after that long of a time.
And we've never been able to open both doors for any cat. Shows how calm she is, a little bit how fearful she is to leave the cage area and go explore on her own. But she is extremely calm.
Once she knows you and once she knows that she is safe with you, she will actually lean into you petting her. She will actually start to purr. If she comes and she sniffs your hand like this, she'll lean into you petting her, and then eventually she's going to end up purring as well. So it's creating this time, this space for her, and this ability to just know that if she's uncomfortable, I won't approach her. And this is just, there's nothing better than this. A cat who's had a hard time opening up to you, purring, feeling relaxed. It's the best feeling in the world. She's quite funny because once we clean her cage, she actually comes out to do an inspection of if it's up to her standards, if everything's in the right spot. She's got this face that will tell you if it is not up to what her standards are for her house. So
the first thing I said when I saw her was she looks like Grumpy Cat, but we want her to be Happy Cat. Even with her grumpy face, she needs to be a happy cat.
If you have the time and patience for her, we would love for you to take her home.
If you feel like your home could be the final forever home for Lady Ruth, this sweet grumpy face cat, come on down to Marblehead Animal Shelter, meet Michelle or one of the other dedicated volunteers here. For MHTV's AdoptIN Marblehead, I'm Jess Burton, this is Michelle Harling, and that, of course, is Lady Ruth. We'll see you next time.